Hello guys and welcome to the LFCCast in association with LFConline.com. My name is Dan and I'm here with the one and only Greg.
Hello guys.
And this is the post-match discussion for the Liverpool defeat away from home. 3-1 we got defeated. Now before we start crying and moaning, Greg, which I'm sure we're going to do, we need to read out some predictions on the scores and our comments. So take it away.
Okay, so I'm only going to go through a couple, Dan, because a lot of people said Liverpool to win.
Yeah.
So I think the closest to Nelson Mandela on our YouTube channel said 2-2. And then on the Facebook channel, Lim Nak How said 3-0 to Crystal Palace. So he was the nearest one, unfortunately, with the defeat score.
Isn't that a shame? Isn't that a big shame that we're having
to
mate. Win on defeat scores? The winner is another defeat score. That's a shame. But Greg, how do you feel overall about the game?
I thought we were awful, Dan. I think it was one of our worst games of the season.
Yeah.
I thought we were too slow. We were too casual at times.
Yep.
I thought we got bullied on the pitch. They look so much stronger than us.
Yeah.
We're getting knocked off the ball. Like an example of that is with Sterling. He's a small guy, but in the past he's looked strong on the ball, and he was just getting knocked off the ball by a lot of the players. And it wasn't just him; it was other players as well.
Coutinho as well, getting knocked off the ball. Yeah, I agree completely. I think we were really slow. It just felt like Crystal Palace actually wanted it. Do you know what I mean? It felt like Liverpool didn't really want it. Once they scored that first goal, they didn't know what to do. In fact, when we first seen that first goal, I thought, this is perfect. The movement's right. We're playing towards Lambert's needs. We were hitting the ball long into the box or crossing the ball in, and he's going to get goals that way. But it just fell apart after that. It just seemed we didn't create many chances. We didn't do anything. I think personally, Greg, that Steven Gerrard is not a central defensive midfielder. I don't think he's great in that role. He has to play up front if he's going to get played, or Rodgers needs to think about dropping him or putting him on the bench at least. Just to get Lucas back in, someone solid who can take them tackles, do them tackles and get them yellow cards. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree. I've said in other podcasts I'd like to see him in that number 10 role. I'd like to see him there again because he's not doing much at the back. I think he could still get some good passes into players up front. But we need to do something, Dan. Something's not right at the moment, and I don't know what it is, whether it's something off the pitch, that's in the dressing room or it's in the training ground, but something's just not right.
Not quite right. Well, let's go through some stats then, Greg. Now, we were away, so I didn't expect us to have many chances, but we had 12 shots, they had 15, and here's the difference, is they had 5 shots on target and we had 1 shot on target, which isn't good enough, especially at this level, especially spending 120 million in the summer. We should have more chances. We should be pummeling teams like this, especially a team who wears like second from bottom in the league. You know what I mean, Greg?
Yeah, definitely. And the defence, that's a massive problem. I don't know why we haven't got a defensive coach in there and trying to sort out the problem.
Yeah.
We had a lot of possession again, but then the counter attack, they'd break, and it was just worrying every time because we were slow to react. They were just giving them so much space all the time.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think in terms of a defensive coach, I think we need to do something like that. I just worry that Rodgers has got too big an ego, and he feels like he wants to do it with his philosophy, his way. But I think he needs to concede the fact that he's not great at defensive coaching, and we should bring someone in. Do you know what's interesting, Greg? Is that us conceding goals isn't new. Last season, we conceded a ton of goals. We conceded loads of goals in every game.
But we just scored a lot.
Exactly. So we were winning 4-3. We were winning 3-2. You know what I mean? We were scoring loads of goals. So the problem wasn't showing. The cracks are showing now that we've not got these goals.
Definitely. I think the 2 main areas for me is we need to sort the defence out because it's awful.
Yeah.
And also, we need to buy a striker or 2 strikers, very good strikers, world class. We need to spend some money on that.
You do, and I don't like the idea of us bringing Origi back. Now, don't get me wrong, I would love to have him at the club, but I feel personally, Greg, that leave him there. He's a young lad. We shouldn't be pinning our hopes on a 19-year-old kid to come and score goals for us.
I agree. We drag him into the team and then just throw a load of pressure on him. He doesn't need that. He needs to stay there to the end of the season, come and integrate himself into the team in the summer, and start a fresh season, I think.
I agree. So, as always, we need to go to our man of the match. So, do you have a man of the match, Greg?
Not really, Dan, no. I can't think of one.
No.
No, I thought Lambert did all right at times, and he was trying.
Yep.
He didn't get the service, but I'm actually don't think I'm going to give one this week, Dan, because I just thought the team was awful as a whole.
Yeah, I'm going to completely agree with you there, Greg, and I'm going to say no man of the match for me. No one played well enough to get a man of the match title for me. So, on that bombshell, I think we will leave it there. Greg, anything more?
No, nothing from me, Dan.
Okay, well, hopefully in the next game against Ludogorets, we at least get a good draw.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
You never walk alone. Yeah, I'll see you later, guys. Thanks for watching.
All right, thanks, guys. Bye.